Hey, good afternoon, guys. Super Bowl Monday from the Philippines. Good job to Philadelphia. I don't have an Eagles shirt, so had to put on the Philly shirt instead. Show my support. Hope everybody enjoyed that game. A complete domination by the Eagles. Complete domination. Hey. Come on. Yeah, they let them score a couple in the fourth quarter. What are you doing? Give one to your brother. The music was just playing, so I got a break. Get past the music area and get in talking. Yeah, so you need to send me an Eagles shirt. You need to send it to me. Let me know, guys. Just kidding. Oh, there goes Jack. He's begging. Jack's become a beggar. Nah, not yet, guys. Not yet. I'm still holding my own. But you never know. You never know. So it is that time of the month. And it's what, only the 8th, 9th? I don't even know. Oh, there goes that music. There goes that music. Oh my God. Oh my God. Of course, they got the speaker all the way up that's blown out. Come on, Heidi. Blackie's in the background. Now he's in the front. Now he's in the front. Water's running strong here again. But it's down on this side after this dam. Dam, gate, whatever you want to call them. So it is that time of the month again. Just the beginning of February, really, but I think I've already found my Dreg of the month winner. In fact, I know I have. Because this guy is not going to be able to be topped except by his own videos for the rest of the month. And that's for sure. But I'll cover a couple of the candidates first. Hey, how's it going? There's a few candidates that were in the running for this month, but they fell out of the running, guys. And I'll get to them. So first of all, of course, pro-life traveler, still creeping around small towns, touching all the people. I don't know what that is lately. Lately he's touching people in their his videos. Boys, girls, men, children, doesn't matter, he's touching them. Just being creepy. While he's begging, of course, for more money. From his latest count, he only has collected $230 for his land deal, and he still needs about $8,000 to reach his 600,000 pesos. I can't remember what that amount is, but he's got the money to build the house, guys. He just needs you guys to buy the land. So make sure you get over to his channel and send him all those donations, because he really deserves them, providing you with that great content of eating hot dogs and eggs and bread, eggs in bread. I'm not going to get into what that's called again. So yeah, he was one of the contenders. Not the winner, just a contender this time. And then we got a split between Philippine Antics and Q Adventures. You don't remember last month, or yeah, I guess it was last month, during January, Antics went out there and they did a couple of live streams about Q Adventures and what they've been accused of and all this other stuff, along with selling their scooter business. But you know, it turned out that Philippine Antics was calling them out, and you know, they were playing judge, jury, and executioner, and they, you know, found him guilty of everything they were charging him with, you know, without any proof, of course, without any proof, and saying they're not talking because he's leaving the Philippines. He's trying to get on a plane, and he was going to leave the country. And so after about 2 months of silence, Q Adventures comes out just a couple days ago, and of course, you know, they're denying all the allegations from this disgruntled employee. But it's funny because they didn't talk about the main thing that they were accused of, being the sexual improprieties. None of that was discussed until one of the commenters brought it up in the comment section. You didn't say a word about this in your 30-minute video rebuttal of this guy's story. And then he puts it in there that he's gonna, you know, he'll talk about that in another video, when he started his first video by saying this is the last time he's ever going to talk about the subject. Okay, look at all that rice coming out now, guys. Beautiful. Looks like a good harvest, unless we get some bad weather. So yeah, that's why they're dull competitors this month. I don't want to go down and mess with these dogs. That's where Haru got out last time, but I think we'll be all right, because I haven't even started on the main guy yet. So I sent him a comment after I saw his video, Q Adventures, I mean. I said, you know, hey, Antics, had you leaving the country and played judge, jury, and executioner, and then he comes back and he says, who the F is Antics? Because I didn't say Philippine Antics in my comment. You know, I just put them in quotation marks, Antics, and he act like he doesn't know who they are, even though supposedly Antics invited him to that live stream, or both live streams, so he could defend himself. So I'm like, this is all sketchy. You telling me you don't know who Antics is by now? Especially when they do an expose on you, or a couple of them. Yeah, not buying that, so I don't know. Some holes in this story somewhere, guys. And he's talking about buying two more bikes, but I thought, like, before he went silent, that he was already up to 34 units. And now he's talking he's got 32. We're buying the 2 new ones, you know, for that 20 million sales price for the entire lot. Yeah, something sketchy there, guys. Just sketchy. And then it goes offline for 2 months, sends out a 1 minute short in that entire period saying, oh, he's going to address the issue. So he finally does, leaving out major holes in the story. But who knows what to believe, guys? Who knows what's truth from what's fiction and what's fact? But I'm sure Antics will be covering it this week now that he's put out video. You watch. Probably tomorrow they're their live stream is going to be titled Q Adventures in some way or form. That's the drama. Like I said, those are 3 candidates, and I could have gone with 5 more. I'm not gonna touch old dog no more. But he did. It's funny because he did release how much he lost, and that was about what, 1 million total, along with the other guy he was interviewing the other day who lost 3 million. And about, from their recollection, from their account, like 35 people got ripped off in that house building, house sale, land sale scheme. But that's on him. Who knows what the truth is there as well. But I do know that of those 35 people, some of them got involved in that deal on advice from old dog. I think he's admitted that over the last several months. There's that big ass white rooster there. Big ass rooster. Yeah. So we'll turn this around. I don't want to go too far down with the dogs. Come on. But the main winner, the winner for this month, guys, I know you've been waiting patiently. And that is Drexel and Jim in the Philippines. If you've been watching his videos for the last month or so, this guy has truly gone off the rails. He has self-destructed in a huge way, guys. And now he's changed his channel name as well. An American in Asia, or American something in Asia. But you can still search it by Drexel and Jim in the Philippines, because it'll still come up in YouTube. Probably more so than his new name. So now he's made, you know, from what I've seen, this guy has made like 3 different videos, maybe 4, on what happened between him and his wife's family, and the assaults and like I said, what went down between them all. And every one of them's different. So now in his, you know, in his latest video, he I don't know if he did it on purpose. Like I said, I think the guy's bipolar. I think he needs some lithium. So someone send him some meds there in Michigan or wherever. Maybe it's the snow got to his head. His brain froze. You gotta watch these videos, guys. In the last 2 weeks, this guy is self-destructed. Self-destructed. So it turns out, from what I'm putting together, the original altercation with his in-laws and family, cousins, brother, wife's brother, or whatever they are, that all started because one of the brothers or in-laws said something about his wife, and so he got all angry. Alcohol involved? Yeah, right. You think so? He got all angry about what the guy had said, and I can't remember what it was he said. But the guy laughed at him instead of apologizing, and so he slammed him to the ground. He slammed the relative to the ground because he wouldn't apologize for something he said to his wife. Who does that? Who without a major anger issue would do that, especially in a foreign country? Especially in a foreign country. That's sign number one. And really that's just now being released. Unless you watch every video and it's in there as well. So that's what started all this hubbub between the wife and the relatives and everything. And then he unleashes this today. Like I said, there were 3 stories about how his stepson, although he calls him his son, and I don't know. I don't know too many people that would marry too many expats that would marry. You know, you hear about single mothers, you know, marrying single mothers, but this guy married a woman with 4 children. And now I could have sworn I heard him say that the first husband had died, who was the father of all 4 children. And now he's saying in his latest video, he's saying he was in jail or something. No, not that he was deceased. So like I said, the story keeps changing, guys. So anyway, you know, when they got the bottle, put his stepson into the hospital, that story has changed once again. This, like I said, this is the 3rd iteration I've heard. And this one, he's saying that the only reason his son was with him is because his wife is so jealous, he was planning on going out by himself, and his wife wouldn't allow it. So she sent her son with him, and then they get assaulted by the in-laws, getting beer bottles and stuff thrown at him and hitting him in the head and putting him in the hospital. Why Big Jim there is fighting off three separate Filipinos. So change 3 to that story, guys. I'm sure there's more to come. But like I said, the latest videos, you know, just I don't want to say a word of advice, but I would never ever talk bad about my wife in YouTube, no matter how pissed off I might be at her. That is one thing you guys just don't do. But he does it all the time, and in the last week he's doubled and tripled down on it. There, his wife sold his scooter, sold her wedding ring. You know, like 2 weeks ago, or yeah, a little more than a week ago, he was saying, you know, how great you can make money off of a piggery, how much money his wife makes, and she don't need money because she makes all this money in the piggery and he doesn't have to send her money. But she's selling his scooter, selling his wedding ring and all this other stuff. But here's the funny thing. He mentioned this just the other day as well. His motorcycle, or his scooter. He didn't want them to drive the scooter while he was back in the States. So he takes a hammer and breaks into the transmission case. So nobody could ride the scooter. Who does that? Who in their right mind does that stuff, guys? And he doesn't have an anger management issue? Or a drinking issue? And then he's just slamming his wife, his family, the Philippines, the barangay, the police. Everybody's corrupt. Like a tale of self-destruction. And then in today's video, he's talking about he's gone to Thailand now. Gone to Thailand? Because he was supposed to go back to the Philippines, but I think he's got warrants or subpoenas against him in his hometown. And I think probably from, if any of what he's saying is true, probably from the first assault on his wife's relatives. I think that would be a big concern if you slam him down, and he fully admitted that. And then today's video, he says he assaulted his wife as well, accidentally. Who accidentally hits their wife? And this guy's playing the victim. He's playing the victim in the last 2 months of all his videos since he moved back to the States. And he was planning on going back there and meeting his wife in Manila or Cebu and going around different parts of the country, but now that's off. Now he's gone to Thailand by himself and saying how jealous his wife is of everything. But still putting that caveat out there that he hopes to get back together with her. I'm like, dude, good luck with that. And he's talking about Filipinos never forget. Well, most of us know that's true. He will never live to regret saying all that stuff on YouTube about her. That will never be overlooked. What a guy, man. Like I said, just look at his titles over the last month of his videos and what he's talking about. Look how far this guy is self-destructed. But it's not his fault. He's the victim. He's the victim, guys. Having to live in the province and build her a house. Now he's got to give it all up. Like, okay, give it up then. Do what you need to do. I'm watching with quite a bit of interest over the last couple months. I thought, man, this guy's really been hit hard. Now I'm coming to find out, just based on the information he gives, you know, when you play the victim, play it to the end, guys. Don't admit your wrongdoings. Don't admit assaulting your wife. Don't admit assaulting your relatives. I mean, come on. And then playing the victim card. Throwing out the victim card. So don't believe me and don't trust. Hey. Don't trust me, guys. Look for yourself. So that's why this guy is the winner. Jack's Dreg of the month for February already. And like I said, it's early. I can't wait to see what else comes out of this guy's mouth this month. It's a different story every other day. The failed sorry store. Not sorry, convenience store. I'm sorry, Mini Martin laundromat. But that didn't exceed because he didn't have a brand name. Okay, got it. All right, Heidi's turn. But I'll let you know his new channel when I get back to the house. Just look on my iPad to see just the titles of the videos he's put out in the last month. Then you can all judge for yourself. Ah, somebody's done up the side of the road, cut all the grass. Don't have to worry about those cobras. Here anyway, see how far down it goes. Yeah, so every day this guy is putting more and more information out about what might have really happened, and like I said, it just gets sadder and sadder. Like I said, he's slamming his wife, but at the end of the video, or at the end of every video, it's like, well, if we get back together, and don't think my wife would stick with me very long if I said I was going to Thailand and not taking her. Don't think that would settle in too good, guys. Wouldn't expect to be exonerated or forgiven that quickly after something like that. Of course, if Overstay Road can do it, why can't he, right? Yeah, so now I'm just wondering if this guy's even, says he's married. Another one, I don't know if it's true. Because in the one video, guys, you got to watch it, because he's just destroying the whole family. She lied about this. He lied about that. His kids lied about this. His daughters were covering for his wife. On and on and on and on. It's like, what's the truth here, guys? Got to be some truth in there somewhere, right? With this guy, I don't know. I don't know what is the truth. Just have to watch the next video to find out. And it looks like this is about the end of it, of the side cutting, which is good. I like that. And where does Haru got to go into? Right where the bushes start is where he's got to go. Dumb idiot. Idiot dog. And him and Blackie, no problem today. All's forgiven. But yeah, guys, make sure you start that piggery as soon as you can. That'll make you money in the Philippines. Yeah. As far as I'm concerned, that's the last thing I want to do is start a business over here. Not my cup of tea. In fact, I shut down the business that we had, because we had a sorry store when I first got here. It was up and running at the guest house for a few years now. Why this house, our main house, was being built. I wanted no part of that, guys, so we had that shut down shortly after I got here, once all the inventory was gone. I'm not going to sit here in the province and deal with that and what the neighbors might think and everything else. No thanks. No thank you. And this was well before the Elliot Eastman episode that Antics would tell you all about. This guy, he didn't get ripped off on a sorry store. He got ripped off on a mini mart. And then his landlord was the one who made out because of he shut his business down because he wasn't making no money. Imagine that. A convenience store that doesn't make any money here in the Philippines. How's that happen? Yeah, right? How would that happen? So this month was easy, guys. And like I said, we're not even to the middle of the month yet. Maybe we'll even get to see a few of his Thailand videos before the end of the month. That's if he doesn't get back together with his wife that he has attacked and destroyed over and over and over again on YouTube for the whole world to see, guys. Nothing like washing your dirty laundry on YouTube. I've seen how that works out for other folks. Not too well. Not too well, I can assure you. Well, that was strange. Alright, so both dogs are done their business for this afternoon. Way to go, Eagles. That's all I'm going to say again. They're only my second favorite team, though. Huh? My favorite team lost 2 weeks ago to the to the Eagles, being Washington. My second favorite team eliminated Dallas from the playoffs just a few short weeks ago. But good on you, or Eagles, Philly, Eagles. Because my two favorite teams are Washington and who's ever playing Dallas that week. That's still a nice bike. I like that. All right, guys. So as promised, he changed his name from Drexel and Jim in the Philippines to Asian Adventures with Jim, and that's just in the last couple days. So his latest video, Married a Filipino, My Own Prison. One before that, Betrayed by Your Family. One before that, Instant Playboy in the Philippines. And the one before that was How to Make Money in the Philippines Doing Your Piggery. And one before that, Americans Scammed in Philippines. They kept all my stuff, and that's talking about a Sorry Sorry store. So, and those were in just the last 11 days. So go in and watch this guy, guys. You'll quickly learn that he needs to go see a psychologist there in Michigan and get some bipolar meds. Alright guys, this is Jack and I'm signing off. I'll try not to do any more hit pieces unless something good comes up in the next few weeks of the month. So take care guys, Jack and I'm out.